not in your control. Some thoughts are keep running through your mind. Because of this, you will lose your peace in your life. You will find it too very difficult to concentrate fully on one thing. So unnecessary thoughts and waste thoughts are keep coming. So in this video, we will see a wonderful lesson by a philosopher to a king on how to the mind empty and regain inner peace and happiness. There was a very famous philosopher in China. His philosophies and thoughts are very valuable in that society. And his name is Lao Tzu. Knowing this, the king of that society became interested to meet that person. And one day, in front of that philosopher's house, and he saw a small garden. And old man was walking in that garden. And the king went and asked, "Can I meet the philosopher's?" The king asked, "Can I meet the philosopher?" The Lao Tzu said, "I am the Lao Tzu. How can I help you?" The king said, "I was very surprised because I don't expect you to be a philosopher. You was very simple and peace person. So will you teach to be a peaceful to lead our life? I am very restless." So the king said, "How to be calm to our mind?" Lao Tzu said, "Definitely I teach you, but not now. You should come the same place before sunrise." The king also agreed that. And the king should not sleep the whole night. And the expectation was high as to what the philosopher was going to tell me in the tomorrow morning. And the king was said that and before dawn. And the king also went that place. He saw the philosopher in that garden, and the philosopher gave the bowl to the king, and he said, "You should water the all the 10 and 15 plants, but important things you watering while you should not do not think any thoughts in your mind, and do not do any works while watering that plants. If any other thoughts come in your mind, you should go back the first plant and start again." The king begins by saying that he thinks this is a ordinary matter. I can do it a short time. But he watered the first plant, and he remembered um, his garden while watering the second plant. So he remembered what the Lao Tzu said, and he go back and water the first plant again. The king knows that if he want to learn something, he want to obey. So he start the first plant and water again. Then while water the third plant, he remembered urgent work in the royal counseling, and he started again the first plant. Then he watered the fifth plant. He remembered the enemy, the neighbor enemy country, and he started to think how to protect our kingdom. Then he felt another thoughts come to him again and again. Then he started the first plant. Then he very upset. He every time he tried to water the old plant, but he did not a thought come to him. So he did not reach the last plant. This all watching Lao Tzu, he said, "I really appreciate your honesty. Listen carefully. When your mind is empty of thoughts, the true power of the mind is appears. So the simple task will give you inner peace and great wisdom. The king asked, "How is this possible?" Lao Tzu said, "Even this simple task you are not able to complete with complete concentration. So you need to exercise your mind to sharpen your concentration." In the same way, we also in our life, if your mind is not focused on one thing, definitely we cannot feel inner peace. So we want to check our thoughts, how much of thoughts come wastely and negatively, how much of thoughts come positively. Because when our thoughts are positively, that only we can lead our life positively, because thoughts is our life. Life is depend on our thoughts. Om Shanti.
Stay tuned to our YouTube channels for spiritual experiences in all true languages.